All right, guys, welcome back to the garage. As promised, day 2, we're going to continue our progress on the Porsche 914. So first order of business is we're going to drill all the holes for the spot welds for the rear portion of the pan. So we got a snap-on drill, full battery, 5mm sharp bit. Got some gloves and some wax, keep things lubricated. We got some inspiration. I went ahead and printed some photos, some 914 art here for some inspiration, but we're going to time lapse this and we're going to show you step 1 of this process and hopefully expedite it to the next step because we got a lot of work to do. So stay tuned. We'll keep it going for day 2. All right, that was quite a bit of holes to punch, but we got the floor pan all knocked out. And really grateful for these snap-on brushless power tools. Really easy to modulate the torque. Got the flap disc on there, has no problem knocking the burrs off. And the snap-on drill, fantastic units, quite heavy, so you don't got to put much pressure down. But we're gonna hop underneath the car. We're gonna pull the front floor pan out. One last time, I hope. We got some welding to do under here. On the pedal support, so we're going to go ahead and punch those holes and get that welded up, and then we're going to prep the bottom of the tunnel and make sure we got good weldable surfaces here to weld to. So we'll get that out and we'll show you that process. All right, we got the front floor pan out. We're going to look at the next task at hand, which is prepping this for spot welds. This is the front pedal support assembly. Gonna do a quick test with the MIG wire. So we got some 025. We're gonna run spot welds here on this edge with the 025, and then down on this edge we're gonna run 030 wire. And then we're gonna test some TIG weld, spot welding techniques, and show you our results there. We're gonna look at some YouTube videos and see how people recommend to do this. Next, I got a bunch of questions for you guys. So chassis prep, tunnel prep, and paint prep. So I was thinking about using Steelit. I hear it's a direct to metal and then direct to weld. I was thinking about using that in the interior here. Again, this is just gonna be kind of a sports racer type car, so not a restoration deal. This is a look at the longs and the tunnel. It's funny, the tunnel is completely floating right now. I believe it's only attached in the front. And yeah, quite rigid, which is nice. Means we get some good steel in there. There's some pitting in the longs. There's some little tiny holes in the longs from where we put the sheet metal screws, but here you can see the front prep and the condition of our longs. And then down under here, we'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit. But here's our tunnel. So I guess one question is that a bushing? I think the shift rod goes through there. And it looks like somebody has done some welding here at some point on this tube. And I wonder if that's why this is like that. I tried to weld some of this up. I still got to come in here and fix this. But at some point, somebody like peeled this back. And I wonder if it was because they were trying to weld this tube in. But anyhow, that's the inside of the chassis here. We'll go ahead and prep the front part of the floor pan. We'll do our welding test tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, looking forward to day 3, making good progress here. I think it's looking like we're gonna do most of the front floor pan welding on Saturday. Tomorrow's gonna be prepping this, do a test weld piece, get it fitted in, get our welding blankets laid out, and then Saturday morning attack this thing and see the results. Let me know on the Steelit what you guys think on the paint. That's another process that could push back time. I really want to get this thing stitched up, but we'll go ahead and prep the surface on the bottom tomorrow as well. Anyways, thanks for the watch. See you tomorrow.